Hey, this is Sandy, and I'm trying to get this where you can see it. It's such a stormy, gloomy day that my light is reflecting off of the hardwood, and I'm not sure how this is going to work. But this is a new journal that I just finished. Little sugar britches, 4.5 by 5.5. Pretty chunky. And I'm just naming her Mamilee because that's a favorite aunt name, and I just thought of her when I saw this image. And it's as I did the image and I started working in this with different images, I leaned toward a kindness theme. So, because I'm already thinking about the quotes when I start making something. So, I felt like all the coffee dyed lace, coffee dyed paper, and everything went well with this image. And then instead of my normal pocket, I made a pocket of lace. And this is where the year and the title and everything will be written. This first page is kind words are a gift of healing. So I went with that. Here's some older Cena images. And these, I'm not sure, they might be polka dot art. In nature, nothing exists alone. And I made these hearts out of an old hymnal that I have with music and colored pencil around the edge. And this little girl sitting on the garden fence by the gate. This is a kitty in a window with sunshine coming through, and I decided to use this lace like a kitchen drop down, or like a window covering. I like to do things like that. How Beautiful a Day Can Be When Kindness Touches It by George Elliston. And here's a little lace pocket. It wasn't quite wide enough, so I added another piece of lace and put this image on there. It's a journaling card. You can write in here on the back, and I make them so you can put your notes, your images, family photos, and stuff inside. There's an antique little girl dress, and I cut an image, made it into a pocket, and put a journaling card in there. Fairly simple. I think she probably would have books and flowers. And this is a flip page that I added in this one to give the journal some dimension and interest. A stack of papers tied with twine, and I cut a fairy with foxgloves. Glued that on the edge with some layering. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. It's a great thing to remember. I took an old image here and rolled this down so that it looks sort of like a frame, using my favorite old vintage buttons and cutting other pieces off of ephemera, gluing them together to get the effect I want. It costs nothing to be kind. I stenciled this page with a piece of doily, other scraps of doily, glued it on there. And this again is a rack with vintage clothing hanging on it, so I wanted to decorate it accordingly. And here's a page to journal on and some images collaged. And this serene picture with collaging, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. That's an Aesop quote. Here's a little candle image, Victorian looking candle holder with tarnished silver and lace and stenciling and more places to put your ideas, your thoughts. Sometimes I glue the corner together so it's an actual pocket. Sometimes it's open. Be the reason someone smiles. This is a My Porch print piece, and I think this is Stephanie's paper too. I made a tag out of. No one has become poor by giving, and it doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be things. It's a matter of maybe a piece of your time. However you give to people, it's a gift. There's a paper doily that I've folded and put in here. Image of a little ballerina. And the roses and the pink. These are avocado dyed laces. Most of my stuff in here is coffee dyed, but that's a piece of avocado dyed. And just images that struck me, and lavender color sort of carried throughout. Another lace piece to give it interest and then lift it up. Here's another, I think, in My Porch Prints envelope. It's another little envelope, and I embellished it, and it's hidden in a lace pocket, and I have added some cards. And here is the back with my hallmark. And I'm trying to keep it out of the glare of that light fixture overhead. It's an image of pages with a flower and old spectacles and some paper hearts. All of that is stuff that really interests me and softens the look, I think, of images. And I've wrapped this coffee dyed doily different ways so the spine is protected and covered. But that is Mamilee, and she is very full. She is the same. All my 4.5 by 5.5 Sugar Britches journals are 95. Right now, that's what they are. And I mail them priority in the United States. I don't ship out of the United States, but different people have requested that, so if I can figure that out. But anyway, it's $10, and then that insures it and everything and tracking, so altogether it's $105 with $95 and then $10 for the shipping. So you can private message me. You can go to my Facebook page, Sandy Simpson. I'm in different groups, journal making groups, and if you're interested. If you can't live without her, you can let me know. Otherwise, she will have a nice place in my studio. So thanks so much on this rainy day. Be safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.